Let's talk about this one right here. The 1999 Target exclusive Hasbro Tatooine Skiff. This is it, guys, the 1999 Target Skiff. Now, I know what you're thinking, Junkman, you like the vintage stuff. Why aren't you talking about the 1985 Power of the Force Skiff? Well, truth is, that's one of my holy grail pieces, which I don't have. And I wish I had, man, I wish I had it. But this has to do, it's very similar to the 1985 release, same mold was used. The only difference is it's a little different color. The other one's, the one from 1985 was a little more brown than this one. This one has more of a weather look to it too. Looks like it's been some damage. Got some gray over here where it looks like a blaster hit it. Other than that, it's about basically the same thing. It's got the same features, same size. Like I said, made for the same mold. So it does until I can one day hopefully get the holy grail of my collection, the Tatooine Skiff. Now let me remove some of the figures here before I knock them all on the floor, and I can show you some of these features I was telling you about. As you can see, the doesn't really stand up really good, does it? First up here, we've got the inside of the skiff. Let you take a look at it. It looks really good. This is the trigger door. It has a little button here on the back side right here. Where's it at? Right there. All you do is slide that, and it releases the trap door to shoot the figures off of the sail barge. I'll show you that again. Maybe let's put it in there. And then here it goes. Just hit the button, and he pops right off the side. It's got two triggers up here. You got this one right here, and then you got this one over here. I'll show you what this one does first. Sit this down. Sometimes you have to kind of, well, at least this one. I'm not sure if they all do. Oh, I broke the leg off of it. These legs aren't the best. See how they sit? It's really hard to get them to sit. If it sits like that, it's not really sturdy. It's not really great legs. I'll give you this one first. This one releases. See what that does? It causes the plank to come out and then fall off. Now, here's my biggest complaint with this skiff, and I'm sure it's probably the same complaint that the original has, but I'm not really sure. So these holes right here that hold the figure on are really too small. They're not only are they too small, they're not thick enough, they're not tall enough. So, again, if you have the original skiff, let me know, but it doesn't really hold the figures. Let's put Lando here. See, it really does no good. You put him right there, and he falls right off. It doesn't do any good. If you notice the peg holes on like the Cantina playset from '78, it's really tight fit. You know, you can kind of jar it around. They won't fall. So you have a peg there. You have a peg right here on the trap door. That's the only thing. It really needs more pegs. One thing, it needs better pegs, because even this one here doesn't hold the figure good, but it could have used two pegs here, maybe one and one over here, just to make it more sturdier to hold the figures. Now the plank, I have a problem with the plank, and is that when it comes out, see, you got a hole here, and again, this hole here doesn't really help. It's not going to hold the figure in. You have two pegs here that also is not good enough to hold the figure in. And this is something else I don't like, and I'm trying to figure out if it's mine. I've looked at it, I don't think it's broke. When you release the plank, as you see, the second trap door falls time the plank comes out. Which it should do, which I think it is designed to do, but I can't get it to do, is the plank should stay there at least, you know, until you're ready to hit another button and then drop it. That way your figure falls off the plank. But as you can see right now, what it does is time the plank comes out, the second floor is out too, so it really makes, unless maybe you sit it right there, but that's not enough room to put a figure on. So it really doesn't make much sense. The L lever is back here in the back. And what it does is your landing, see, it closes right back up in there. So when you want to just play it around and have it fly around, there you go. Pull it back again, and the landing gears come right back out, fold right back up in there. The only thing is, see right there, it comes out, when you do it all the way, it looks like it's a little too far out. Let's see, we'll sit it down. See, it doesn't sit real good, so you kind of have to do it like that, kind of adjust your hands to get it to sit really, really good. Again, what you see on the inside of it, like I said, the only major issue I have, let me move this out of the way, is, let me move this one out of the way. Wish it had more peg holes and better peg holes that worked better. Let you see the bottom of it. Although this was the same mold as 1985, as you can see here, it says Hasbro 1999. Again, this one here is only released in Target. Run you about $100, I think, when it first came out. It's very hard to find, especially if you have a Target in your area, but it was really hard to find back in 1999. I didn't pick it up then. I picked this one up later, actually about 2 or 3 years ago on eBay. Still runs you almost $100 loose on eBay because it was rare to find for that Target one, and it's not really that it's rare hard to find. It's just so awesome looking and it looks really good. And a lot of people bought this and from Target, kept it in the box because most of the collectors bought it. So finding one loose is a little tougher than actually finding one in the box. But if you find one and you can't get that 1985 skiff, I think it does, especially if you're just going to set it up, put the figures on it. Just set it up in your room, your collector's room, let the figures stand on it and everything. It looks really, really good. No problems with it. Like I said, I wish it had more peg holes. Again, that's my biggest concern is more peg holes. And then I wish the peg holes that were on it actually worked. Because right now, by the time you get ready to touch anything, they're gonna fall off. So that's a look at 1999 Target exclusive Hasbro Skiff.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.